Okay, back at it again. It is now midnight where I am. This is once again just after the last part, and I cannot shout. So if I sound like I'm doing some weak-willed voice work, it's because I can't risk waking anyone. Sorry. But hey, welcome back. Nice to see you all again. Hopefully you're all still here. So once again we are back with Doppelgänger. So we died here, the blue-haired man. Flame-haired man made us into a dickhead. So now we get to this man, I think. And if I were to guess, he's gonna make us... I'm just gonna... There we go. Yep, he's our next one. I'm kind of blazing through it now. Sorry, I know I rambled earlier, but... Yeah, so how is battle gonna turn out? I honestly don't know. With these two, I can kind of get a vibe. With this man, any sort of nonsense can happen. I've also got a vibe for this man, because he's Birdman, and I know that there was a warning tag for cannibalism, so he's gonna do some weird eating that he might try to devour us. That's an actual possibility. I don't know if that's happening yet because I'm going in completely blind. But we'll see. I just know that cannibalism was a warning tag on here somewhere. I remember seeing that. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Showman. Oh, can you tell it's late and I'm doing these back to back? Anyway, Showman. Oh, fuck. This is different. You, Eve. Everything ready for tonight's set? It's ready. Oh, fucking hell, that's loud. Great! You finally made yourself useful. We'll be on in about 15, so you'd better get backstage before then. Let's just do that. Don't you have other stagehands? We shouldn't be in this predicament if I did, now would we? But you claim to be the best showman in all of, this place. Elysium. Well, Skeleton Country and East Side Elysium anyway. This isn't Elysium. Elysium is where the real Tempest Guild members are. No place called Skeleton Country has ever existed. I know this is a fact, but it's not worth arguing about. Hello! We have a show to do. Sorry, I know. Just really thought you'd have other people helping. I mean, I used to, but none of them could keep up. Keep up? See the skeletons littered around the room? They'd been the first things I noticed. Showman notices I'm watching him. After making his way to one of the femurs on the ground, he gives it a hard sweep with the edge of his boot. The bone goes overboard in the same motion, clanking noisily against the dressing room wall upon impact. I feel gross watching him. Hard not to. Yeah, so they're all dead, right? Like the one dude in the debut episode. Those are the guys that couldn't do their job, so you'd best not test me and wind up one of them. Ooh, nice menacing laugh. Not like they hear more of those. His laugh comes so naturally at the suggestion of murder. As I watch his shoulders shake, I feel as though I'm suddenly watching our interaction from outside of my own body. God had been right. Bones aren't props at all. They really used to belong to somebody. You said when we first met that all the people in this area are skeletons. And hence Skeleton Country. Nice to know your ears work. So skeletons can die? Doesn't make sense. Nothing here does. Shouldn't surprise me at this point. We're all just skeletons. You're a skeleton too. What? No way. Ah. Statement is about as helpful as I anticipated from him. The showman waves his hand and flippantly. It's clear to me that I'm absolutely dispensable in his eyes. I mean, the man's just casually keeping a fucking corpse around. I think his measure for how valuable other people's lives are is pretty much in the fucking dirt. I like how, it's funny though, I'm just realizing that all of these are just, like, this is the one that really feels the most like an extension of the VTuber themselves. Like, yeah, you know, Altair, leader, Demon King, blah blah blah. You know, Axel, the carefree guy, doesn't give a fuck, just does what he wants. You know, but I guess this is the first time where I'm really noticing it with Battle. Although I'm wondering if this guy is as competent as Battle, quote unquote. That's mean. Battle's a nice guy. My point is that actually I'm not sure if I really had a point. I think that kind of got away from me. It is late, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. Guess I'm just another sack of bones. My life is a joke to him. Don't make brain-dead faces like that. People will know you don't know what you're doing. Hear me? We've got a stage waiting for us. I'll be on it. Okay, so that's what we had before. What was my thought before? Let me actually take a moment. So I guess, like, obviously, all of these are, like, sort of dark reflections, or, like, dark parodies of the main Tempest Guild. You know, the Demon King, blah, blah, blah. I guess it's just, this is the first time I've really noticed it with any of these guys. I think that's because, unlike the other ones who feel, the others feel different enough. This honestly just feels like Gavis Battle. You know? Because, like, Gavis didn't give much of a fuck about Jerry when he blew up. It's pretty fucked up when you think about it. You think the Elysium authorities would be on his ass, but what do you... Well, I don't live there, I don't know. Still, it's like just listening to him talk, it weirdly doesn't feel any different than, you know, in lore, how Gavis would be. I don't know what that says more about. You know, does that say something about Gavis, really? Am I just rambling? I am rambling. These videos are getting worse. I should just move on. Let's just move on. I'm sorry. You're not here to listen to me ramble. You're here to see it because it's here early and I'm the first person possibly putting this up. Could you tell me what I have to do for the show again? I see his expression flatten. Seems like he isn't too pleased I asked. Well, hey, at least I'm keeping track. Would you prefer me I go out there and not know what I'm doing? Would make a farce of the whole thing. How many times have we gone over this? I think I overheard you going over it with someone else before, but this is the first time for me. You mean that wasn't you this morning? Does he not distinguish one person from another when he's talking to them? No, it was some person named Jimmy. Jimmy! Oh, was his name Jimmy? I called him Jerry, I think, earlier. My bad. Jimmy. He suddenly gets very still at the mention of the name. It's unsettling. But again, hadn't the real Battle had a situation with someone whose name started with a J before? I think I remember something happening back during his first mass show. Whatever's going on now seems like something karmic at this point. Listen, your job is to go out there in your fluffy little costume and two-step. Oh. Are you gonna... Oh, okay, alright. One more? For the road? Hey! One more? We gonna do it again? Hey! Nothing fancy. Just a 1 and 2 and a 1 and a 2. Simple enough choreography. Either it's simple or the showman makes it look so. Got that? You need me to do it over again? Just smile, do that, and we're gold. I think I can handle it. Then hurry! Let's get out on stage! Okay. We can do that. I still haven't checked these. I'm gonna check them all when I'm done playing all of this. Oh man, if I ever get it done, my rambling ass, I might be here till 2 a.m. with how much I don't stop talking. I'm doing it now too. Just gonna click the button. I don't like the pauses. It makes me think the game's crashing. It's about time for the show, whether I like it or not. I don't want to end up like those broken skeletons in the dressing room. After tugging on the ends of the costume gloves I've been forced to wear, I reluctantly followed the showman to the stage. What the fuck, man? Clean up! Holy shit! No, 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 no clap. Look at this. Honestly, man. Like, look, I know your value for other people's lives is clearly in the dirt, but fuck me. At least don't leave them there. Ay. Boys and girls, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Ta-da! It's me! Wait, he's already started? I'm not even on stage yet. I frantically hurry to the wings. Bell's Doppelgänger on stage and find... Uh-oh. We're in trouble. But there's nobody in the audience. The showman has his arms splayed out wide and his head lifted high, but there's not a single person here. Nobody's come to see his performance. I see some panic flash inside before he cuts the painful silence short. Crap, why? His voice cracks with frustration as he stomps his heel once like a child throwing a tantrum. His fingers clutch the ridges of his top hat. Okay. Yeah, we might have gotten the date wrong, who knows. It was tonight, wasn't it? I came out to my spot and joined him properly. Yes, it was! November 14th. Oh, that's the time. That's what time it is. So if you're wondering why I sound so off, I'm sorry. I should stop making excuses for myself. Where are they? Was there anything else going on in Skeleton Country today? Anything else? Don't be stupid. My show is the most important thing there is for anyone living here. They know what'll happen to them if they skip. I remember the skulls and bones littered around the dressing room. Bitch, look at the showroom. They're there. They're here too. Man has no sense of upkeep. In any case, I should try calming him down. Where I come from, people have other obligations. Aren't your expectations unreasonable? I don't remember asking. He's so self-absorbed. It's like I'm being heard. I mean, if you don't want to listen to me, there's not much more on it I can say. Stay mad, I guess. I thought for sure there were at least 3 other skeletons still around to come. That's not a big number. Well, that's all that's left. Is there a skeleton birth rate problem or something? I'm still new here, so it's not like I'd know. It's not a birth rate problem. There were plenty of skeletons living here before. But now there aren't any. Take it from me. The ones that aren't here anymore weren't worth having around anyway. Damn. I don't think that's something you can just decide. Look, they had a chance and they blew it. Just believe me. The dwindling skeleton population. Is it this guy's fault? About what you said before, didn't you say that we're all skeletons? Oh, thanks. That makes it easier for me. But you're not a skeleton. You're the only one here with skin, hair, muscles. Well, besides me, that is. Having those things doesn't make me not a skeleton. And I'm only this way because... Actually, you know what? It's none of your business. I've got a show to do. We don't have an audience. You don't get it. There will be a show. There has to be a show because I have to do a show. Demanding it as such, he raises his voice loud enough for it to reverberate against the empty seats. His eyes jerk about the stage in an erratic way. I don't really understand where he's coming from. Some part of him seems afraid. Why would he be so stubborn about performing even if no one's come out to see? Get in front row. What? Just get in the front... Oh, alright, I'm fucking... God. Will you assholes stop doing that? Does no one in any version of Tempest have a concept of personal fucking space? God damn it! Sorry, just don't like people getting all up in my business. Fuck, right? Jeez. Okay. Maybe this is the life I'm doomed to lead now. One where I just submissively do whatever this crazy guy tells me to. As I take a seat in the front row, I can't help but be reminded of Bettle's rehearsals back in the Tempest Guild Hall. Those times have been much more of a two-way street than this. Bettle had always understood the importance of keeping his audience happy. And even though this Showman guy looks just like him, their motives for being on stage couldn't be any more different. Ta-da! Wow! A crowd of one today! You really came out all this way to see me? Oh fuck. I'm snapped from my thoughts by a blinding spotlight that finds its way to me. Squinting through it, I still can't see anything. Those rainbow swirls you see when you see when you shut your eyeballs while dizzy? Ah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes, sure did.
Oh yeah?
And what's your name, traveler? Oh, I just realized you'd never asked it until now. That actually checks out. I believe both versions of Battle would do that. It's Azura.
Oh yeah?
Crazy stuff, Azura. Where did you come from? My eyes are adjusting to the light. I don't have to squint so. The real Elysium. I'm a member of Guild Tempest. I'm from down the audience. I searched the Showman for any semblance of recognition. Like, maybe some of Battle is trapped in there somewhere. Not met with any success, though. He laughs off my answer as if he'd hardly heard it at all. You hear that? Azura says there's a guild called Tempest in Elysium. Oh, please, is there a laugh track now? Oh, there is! Oh, good. Thank you. That's great. I appreciate it. Turned to my chair to check, but the hall's still as empty as it was.
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? Pink smokes burst from the ground, and the Showman is suddenly wearing tap shoes. He begins to shuffle. Builds up a quick rhythm, feet scruffing against the stage with the finesse of someone who's taken lessons their entire life. I hate to admit it, but it's not bad. I don't think even the real Gavis Battle can tap dance. Can he? I actually never thought about it. Oh, maybe I'll check a stream or two later. Maybe I missed something. We get to be a dickhead? I'm gonna be a dickhead, or we can be a nice man. I mean... Sorry, I'm just contemplating my options here. I feel like I'd be a massive dick if I didn't cheer. But also, this guy's a massive dick. Kinda evens out. Ah, fuck. Two wrongs don't make a right. Fine. Yeah, ooh, yeah! I'm about to be a bad sport about this. The guy is talented. Ta-da! The Showman seems delighted by my response. Does a twirl.
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Wait.
Ta-da!
Oh. Oh no. Okay, I see where... So if I do this again... Okay, so they're saying, listen, do something else. Okay. I guess I'll just sit there? As I study it, I realize that there's something missing from this performance. I don't do anything, I just stare. The sound of his tap shoes gets faster and faster. He's doing all sorts of stunts, handstands, and flips, but I just don't care. This performance doesn't make me feel anything. Enough of that, yeah? There it is. The scared sound in the voice again. Is he okay? In the blink of an eye, his tap shoes disappear in another puff of smoke until he's back in his regular shoes.
How about this?
Knock knock. I suddenly remember I'm the only person in the audience. Who's there? I'm Justin. You're Justin who?
Ta-da!
Nah, I'm not repeating that one. Nah, you know what? No, we're not saving. No. Nah. I don't laugh because it's not funny. Showman watches me, stretching the beat and waiting for me to digest his punchline. But I never do. I'm tired and I want to go home. It's not funny. That one wasn't funny, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so either. He laughs to fill the space. I don't budge. Can't win them all. You'll like this next one, I swear.
How about this?
Watch me swallow this whole walking cane. Pulls a wooden cane from thin air, unhinges his jaw, and inches it forward little by little. I feel like I should just keep saying don't respond. I feel like that's the strat here. I was right. I watch him swallow the entire cane. Costume's getting kind of itchy, so I scratch myself. That I see him start to panic. He hasn't admitted it yet, but it seems my reaction to this performance is more important to him than I thought. I mean, it should be. There is, it's hard. How do I put this? You cannot imagine how painful it is to fucking be on stage and doing your best. And not only, it's like not, people don't even boo you, they just sit there, right? That's like some of the worst shit. Like, not even, there's no cheers, there's not even boos. They're just like, yeah, it's all happening. Like, that fucking sucks, right? You know, it's like posting art online and like you see, because you can see it on like Twitter and various places, you see that people are viewing it but they don't like it or retweet it or anything, and you're like, oh, they just see it but they don't care enough to do anything, and you just sit there and you're having an existential crisis just wondering what you're doing wrong. What is it that that's not clicking? You do all this work but nothing's going right. You don't understand. You want to make them happy. You want them to enjoy what you do, but they just don't care. Ugh. Anyway. Azura. Hearing my name from him, remembered for this long, makes me a little nervous. I might be the only person whose name he's ever remembered. What is it? Aren't you even a little entertained? Oh, yes? Not anymore. Wait, let me... Okay. So, I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, not anymore. The showman watches me for a long time. No. Sorry. No. Uh-oh. Do not get up in my face. Please do not do that again. God! Fuck! Ass! You can't not be entertained. You don't know what that means. The showman grabs my face and shakes me around like a baby rattle. It doesn't mean anything if you strong-arm it out of people. Are you stupid? It does! His voice is strange. I hear something dark beginning to stir. Like the realm is beginning to split. Ooh, CG please? Or not yet. And just as I notice it, the showman does too. He pulls my head against his chest and begins to sob. His arms are trembling around me. He's clutching for dear life. My gut drops, and I know we've reached a point of no return. Hurry up, damn it! Be entertained! You're not listening. You'd better be entertained or else... Oh, his fingers claw through my hair. He pulls on my... I push him off with a grunt. No! When I open my eyes, I understand what he's afraid of. Ghostly skeleton hands from the shadows rake and tear at anything they can. Showman's eyes, terrified screams echo louder than any applause that might have ever filled this venue. His cheeks are wet with tears. The skeleton hands pull him back towards whatever black abyss they dwell in. You idiot! This is all your fault! Any pride the showman had has been completely thrown away. Desperate to live, the showman throws a hand out for me, still trying to grab at whatever he can. I gave you a purpose, a place to be, and this is how you return the favor? How dare you! Think of how terrible he'd been to me and the others around him. How many of us had he made so miserable? This is his punishment. But I still can't decide how I feel.
No, please.
I was gonna narrate, but honestly I think that says it all. That is a really good scream. God damn, Battle. Shit. He's enveloped by the skeletons. They suck him back into the dark, and I'm left there alone in the audience, surrounded by no one. With no one on the stage. I belatedly realize what's happened. The showman is dead. Now this is entertainment. This is entertainment. I'm entertained. Oh, I thought there was going to be more. Whoops. I really don't like the way the game lingers like this. It makes me nervous. Hey! Hey! Okay. That one was actually that's actually my favorite one so far. Right? Like, honestly, comparing these three, and I'm coming just off, I've done these back to back to back, right? So just gut feelings right now. I think Gavis easily had the best one. I think Altair's, maybe I missed dialogue options and I'll have to go back later. I keep saying I'll go back, I should do that. But Altair's feels a bit generic in its stuff. It feels like the first one. Oh, the burp, it finally came. Took 3 parts, but we finally got it. It was a small one, I'm not sure if you heard it, but it finally came. Give us a like and a subscribe for the burp. Don't actually do that unless you want to. Do not actually do that unless you want to. But yeah, Altair's feels too simple. It feels too rudimentary for what it is to really be great. It doesn't really kick up the gear. Axel's is better. I think Axel's has a better idea about it. But this one, big old Gavis, he is the showman. And you know what? That motherfucker put on a show. I like that one a lot. You know, the anxiety of it all, like being up on stage like that. Maybe it's just because I kind of relate to it. Having like posted artwork and then it doesn't do anything. It just, I don't know, in some way, I kind of get that one more. It's just to me. Obviously, you know, other people feel a different way about it. But that is going to do it for this one. We are 3 down, 3 to go, halfway through, halfway there, halfway there, halfway there, halfway there. And we are going to Birdman next. Hopefully, he does not try to eat us. I'm very much hoping he does not try to eat us. See you then.